Good evening, everyone. Happy times pass very fast. It's time to say goodbye. This is our last video for Lex Group 39 DIY project. So here is our project. Last week we decided to make a shoe rack, and this is our final product. And it seems like quite a successful project. I think, which we can put more than 2 pairs of shoes, although there is only 2 boxes, and we can put a lot of stockings on the top of the shoe rack. So me myself think that it's a very unique and it's also a very successful project. What do you think, Sweet?
It's over my imaginations for this shoe rack. I think it's just like you say, it's very useful because seems like waterproof, right? And it's quite stable because we already add the pipe under the rack, and I think it can belong to me later. So anyone have any opinion?
I'm quite happy with this one because it's pretty simple. If you want to compare from our last one, this is much easier to make, and it also have ventilation because it doesn't need to cover, so we can ensure that the shoe doesn't get smelly. And you can put the sock over there, so we doesn't need to open our wardrobe and looking for sock every morning. Just take it from up there, and using the butter at the what we call it, the butter cap at the side to cover the pipe is quite creative as well. It's made it look more neat. So any other?
At first, the model is not quite strong, so we decide to add to a pipe. So at the base of the second box, so I think it's pretty creative. I think the problem is about the space for the socks. Actually, if we woke up late, so in rushing to the class, so we can under all design shoe rack, so we can just take our shoes. So in this model, we can put the sock up at that side. So if we in rushing, so we just take our shoes and wear my socks. So it be quite difficult to search and end up with wearing our roommate socks. So you got anything?
Okay. My opinion about our project is environmental friendly because we use recyclable substance such as box, milk bottle, the cap. So rather than we throw away this substance, why not we do something like this? So it will benefit our future and our management and our tidiness. Also, we've seen that our shoe rack is very colorful, that can attract our attraction. Also, the children love the colorful one. Okay. Also, my opinion is the sock, we can put some hook beside the boxes so we can hang our sock around the shoe rack. Okay, how about you guys?
For me, I really like this shoe rack idea, even though it's different from our original idea, because it's quite creative. And at first, even though we don't have enough pipe, but we able to make it through. And I think this shoe rack is stable because at the bottom of the second box we have pipes, right? So I think it's quite good, and that's all. So for our old model, we didn't proceed with the idea, just like what Mai said. We didn't have enough pipe, so the original model was we supposed to connect the pipes and make it into a normal shoe rack. You can imagine the normal shoe rack, right? Yeah, and then we put the bottles on top, because the reason we use bottles because we want to so that it's waterproof, so if it's dirty, so we can take it out and clean it. Yeah, and if there's water, the shoes on the below level won't get wet too. So that's the reason. So, and I like this. I like our shoe rack. The part that I like the most is where this part we can put socks, because I admit it's hard for me to find my socks in my closet, because I don't have a proper place. It's like stuck inside. So yeah, just like what Fikri said, if we're rushing, so it'll be so difficult for me to search for my socks. So this one I can just grab and go. Yeah, it's okay. It doesn't matter whose socks I'm wearing. As long as it's a new one, then it's okay. Yeah. Okay. How about you?
I like this idea too, because at first our idea was supposed to use a lot of pipes, and since we don't have a lot of pipes, we're just using recycle box. I think it's actually a safe cost rather than buying a lot of pipes.
We didn't spend anything, right? Yeah, we didn't spend any money on anything.
Yeah, I like the shoe rack because we use the bottles and we use the recycled metal, so it really have no cost at all. And I like the shoe rack because if our shoe is dirty and get wet, we can wash it. And I love the bottle cap one, so it's quite cute. Yeah, that's all.
I think this is a great idea. For this, all the structure is look very stable and is durable for a long time. And because with the bottle there, we can actually put our shoes inside our room during rainy day. And on the upper side with the socks, we can arrange our socks neatly without putting it everywhere. And I think it's a good idea.
Actually, I imagine if we have more box and more bottles, so we can have more than 2 stage on it. Also, we can have 5 stage, 6 stage, so we can put more than 3 pairs. Actually, my shoes is 5 pairs, so I need to add maybe 2 stage. So the total I would like to have 4 stage for my shoe rack. So my idea is if we have more shoes, so we must have more box and more bottles, so we can produce more shoe rack, our creative shoe rack. Okay, how about you guys? The disadvantage from our project is, as we know, we use boxes only. Okay, imagine our shoes wet, so the box also will affect due to the water, so the box will not stable very well. Also the air aeration not proper because the air did not rotate very well. So I think we can make some holes so the air will rotate and rotate. Also, I think maybe if we continue our idea, there will be fungus problem. You know, fungus will make our shoes more smelly. So I think we need something that more stable, and we improve the air aeration. Okay, but I really like our project. Anything I really like. Okay.
Before I comment on what to improve, firstly, our first idea is to use pipe, right? And because we doesn't have enough pipe, it's lucky that we have box. So I would like to thank Leaf as the box sponsor since our first ever project. So I want to comment about the stability. Yeah, for the pipe, it's stable for second level, but just in case our roommate put something like a baggage or anything heavy, and suddenly it was fall down to this shoe rack and it will just like that crash. So I only want to comment about the stability. As for the appearance, I think it's fine because it's not like we want to decorate our room and it's just in front of our door, so the look doesn't really matter. This one is okay. So that's all what I think.
This box, we kind of took a lot of time, right? Because we just decided to change it on this day. So we kind of have a problem on thinking how to modify our shoe rack. So it took a longer time than our previous project. So any more modifications that you guys think that suit this shoe rack?
For me, in my opinion, I think the appearance can be improved because I think we can put more budget, like buy some wrapping paper to cover up the boxes so that it look more attractive, and the part for the partition part, the one putting the sock, I think can make more partition because our sock is quite small. If we just put on big, the stock still will not very neatly. And also we can put some repellent or something to absorb the moisture, put inside so that when your shoe is wet, it won't affect the boxes to get wet. Okay.
I agree with Sweet's in points. First is the appearance. For me myself, I think that because this is our improvisation project, so we improvise something today now. So it is impossible for us to make a perfect shoe rack for now. But for improving, I think yes, the appearance can be improved by using wrapping papers, or maybe we can draw something by ourselves. And for the moisture, that part, I think Sweet's got a point. Maybe we can put some silica gel inside to absorb the water, to make the box more durable, because the box, this box is still can absorb water for a longer time. It will still crumble. So for myself, I think we can add we can put 2 more boxes inside to accommodate more shoes, because like we can put in together our roommates one, like sharing so that the room will look more tidy. Is anyone got anything to add up?
So overall, what I get from Black's video this project. So overall, what I get from this project is actually creativity and innovation is important. Build and do DIY. And from all the videos from the first meeting, what I get from Black's DIY project is that we can communicate with each other and spend time with each other, and also teamwork is very important to able to finish the project during the time limit.
For me, by doing this it's needed creativity skill because we modified this issue rack on the same day, even though we do not have enough materials to do. And teamwork is very important because everyone give their opinion, and I think by doing this also we can improve our communication skill. What about?
Actually, I feel sad today because it's our first project. I think my next Blacks is like during sem 5, which is year 3, the first sem of year 3. So maybe I can only see you guys at 1 or 2 years later, I don't know, or maybe we won't see each other again. I feel really sad for that. I hope after today we can still come out and together like having a meal or what. I miss you all already.
I also feel like Lee's feeling. I'm feeling quite sad because this is our last meeting. Also, actually, last meeting, but not last one. We can make some appointment after this. We can have some meal together. We can go out to library together. Also, we can improve our English together. Yes, we are meeting in order to improve our English, right? So why not we can? English is a language that we use until the end of our life. So if we meet more frequent, so we can improve our English more frequent. Okay. Actually, when I see all your face, I will imagine, I need to speak English. Yes. Anything, anyone, so I need to speak English. So, although I have broken English, but I want to learn and to improve my English. Okay, so I hope this is not our last meeting, so we can meet anytime in the future. Yeah.
Okay, for me, for this DIY project, it's a bit challenging. So, and then it uses our critical thinking because we don't have enough equipment. So, I want to thank each one of you for contributing to this project because it was quite sudden for us to change our model, and thank you for bringing your equipment and and for this Lex project, for this Lex, I learned that
like before. We did sacrifice our time today to come here because I think that this is our second part of Sem 1, right? So our work are getting more and more assignments. So, but you guys still did spend time to meet up and to complete our project. So thank you everyone.
Okay, I just want to say thank you, and also from Lex, I learned because I love reading English novel, but I very bad in communicating in English. So Lex really helped me to improve my communicating skill in English. So others anything already said, I think so.
Since maybe this is our last meeting, so I just want to say all the best for all of you, and good luck in your studies. What I get from this Lex activity is I think that actually I'm quite afraid to speak in English in front of many people. So this project quite helped me to get the braveness to speak in front a lot of people. So that's all.
Okay, since it's already 8 o'clock, so we just end our section. Okay, see you guys next year.